know the language.
Are these the rebels?
One group of them, sir. They have no strength to resist any longer.
But the leaders are still alive. There's no time now. Join the troops intercepting the ruffians.
Uh-oh. They killed the person who was calling for something. Never mind. I can see if Dad wants to run in my room quick and push that enter button. I mean, it's not the biggest.
Kachua, listen. A ruffian swarm is approaching your position. I've also confirmed Radon's location.
Didn't I tell you? Make me the bait, and Radon will come to you.
Shooter.
Radon is jealous
Saki, what is it? Mamma Mia.
of myself.
I have chosen.
Yeah, like Ren Mamma Mia. Oh, you haven't played that game.
Do you want to go into the other room and make sure that this is working, by the way?
Direct?
Maybe. I can put Nintendo Direct. Retro game.
Chico's group. They've all been killed.
I'll add a description later.
Did you see them? Cold.
Make sure that the sound is sounding alright.
Even if we steal the damn transport, it won't mean anything if there's no one to ride in it.
Relax, Ivan.
Is it up? Are you listening?
You've put their faith in us. We must try to help the others.
That's only if the soldiers hit the ruffians like we expected.
Not expected.
Sleigh bells ring ting tingling ting ting tingling too.
A good window. Soon, it will all be
Do 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 do. We're good?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna hit the start button and we can begin.
I think he was talking about something.
Yeah, I bet she was.
Like, oh no, we're all gonna die.
Probably
My problems
will.
matter. Difficulty easy.
What is? Can I change that?
Difficulty normal.
I'm assuming I
Start
did this
game.
normal when I did it like the one time before.
Well, it was on.
You gonna tell me how to shoot? Okay, the shoulder button. And if I want to move left and right, I need to hit like 2 of the face buttons. Oh god, this is gonna be rough.
It's supposedly 2 hours long.
This is gonna be real rough.
Don't hit that tree.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
So
Okay,
anyway,
I turned down the music so that we could. Now I can't hear anything.
Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
It happened.
It did.
The best Direct I've probably ever seen.
Really? I felt very underwhelmed.
Everyone was complaining about it. I was like, you know how many Square Enix games we saw? That's enough to make me happy.
bonus.
Yeah, there were like way too many.
I was like, this is
It was not the
perfect.
Nintendo. It was such a weird one. Can you turn the music up slightly so that I might hear sound cues?
One more?
Yeah, one more. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever watched something, or at least it's been a while since I watched something that I feel like I should have been very excited about, but just was kind of like, eh.
My favorite Kirby game is coming back.
That kind of bothered me, honestly.
The only thing I didn't like was DDD is keeping his ugly form.
Because they're like, hey, it's Kirby, like, I don't know. Did they redo the graphics on that at all?
Well, DDD looks bad now, so...
So you were claiming...
Like, they got rid of his neck. Like how they did in Forbidden Lands, and I was like, oh, okay, it's an artistic choice. They're just doing this once. No. That's just how he looks now. His neck is gone.
Well, that's unfortunate. But anyway, no, it just was... I saw that, right? And I thought to myself, oh, cool, they're making an advanced port of, you know... of Return to Dreamland. That'll be really fun, right? And then it's like, you get in this advanced port 1 new copy ability and 1 new minigame, and it's just one of those, like, how? You're gonna charge $60 for
Yeah,
this?
that was the big thing I was thinking about this long thing. Like, is it worth $60? Do I want this for $60?
Do you have it? Or do I have it?
You have heavy.
So it might be worth it for you, but me
Yeah.
personally, I'm just looking at it and I'm just like, well, I mean, you know, $30, definitely I'll pick it up, right? $40, maybe. $60, you need to give me something besides one new copy ability and a mini game.
Everyone can pass Kirby
I
now,
will
though.
bust this. You could always do that.
Not in that one.
Yeah, you could.
They said that's a new feature.
Then they lied because I swear we could do that when I played it the first time. I've told you about my experience with that game, right?
Yeah, but the other people weren't very good.
Come on.
Yeah, they're like, you know, it's like, oh, you should play as Kirby. I swear, like at one point it was a conversation where I was like,
Is she
you should
okay?
play as Kirby.
Let's go.
I think this is just the graphical style. They all have totally black eyes.
Oh, so her eyes weren't bleeding. They were just. That's just how.
Yeah. Oh,
He was doing his job.
I can use the D-pad. Well, I'm doing my job.
He was just a crane worker, and you're like, well, you chose the bad day to be in the construction industry. With the biggest announcement, Fire Emblem. It was
I'm so worried.
earlier that
I
day.
blame you, by the way.
What did I do?
I look at that and I'm just saying this is what a very successful, you know, what am I looking for? Fire Emblem Heroes. This is what it made you think you need to do.
Okay, I'll get into that in a second. The big thing I didn't like is the graphical change. It looks better, yes, but it also looks a lot more like generic anime game now. Like, I cannot differentiate that from Xenoblade, from Genshin Impact. They all have that same style of model that's like, a little generic, not quite the Fire Emblem I know now.
I mean, I'm just worried that the entire point of the game's going to be so that you can marry your husbandos and waifus.
You should love that, because Lynn is back. They were like, we need an FE7 Lord to represent the game, but we also have too many swords. Let's go with the sword lady instead of the axe guy.
Well, she uses a katana. That's a
Yeah.
little different.
She hits that 0 damage twice.
But anyway,
Sometimes 6 times.
the
0
important
in
thing
one
is,
round.
one, they didn't actually show her in the game. Like, I don't know what the stable of characters is gonna look like, because it's one of those things that it's like, you know, in the banner or whatever you want to call it, yeah, there's like, obviously Lynn,
There's one from every
there's
game.
Ike, there's Micaiah.
People were complaining about Ike. They're like, oh great, his Brave Vault. This makes no sense in the context of his universe. It's like, yeah, it doesn't really make sense that he would inherit his dad's axe and wear garb similar to his dad once he took over after the war. Also, that's just straight up the outfit he wears in the second half of the game. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Why would they do that?
How would
wanted
you know?
another
You've never
sword.
gotten to the second half of the game.
I beat Path of Radiance. He wears that in Path of Radiance.
Oh, I thought we were talking Radiant Dawn.
No, Radiant Dawn he switches back for a little bit. But
Look,
it's
I'm
like-
gonna shoot the guys in the back. I can double tap for the dodge roll.
And then Lucina's using her legendary ult, which uses the bow, and it's like, okay, I can see it. There are a lot of sword people there. And that's why we needed Lynn instead of Hector on for FE7.
Listen, this game does not look like straight up fan service. I don't think we watched the same trailer. I mean, you do realize what's happening in this, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's called Engage and you use rings. That's why I'm looking at it and I'm thinking the entire point's gonna be, oh my gosh, I hit the double tap. I should have rolled. Maybe it's not an invincible roll.
Oh my goodness, level 2!
Oh, I made it to level 2? I don't know. This is all kind of blending in. It's not important. I am Triangle Man. Can I keep on going, please? Yeah, I want to
But
continue.
they said Fire Emblem Engage in the trailer. He's all like, Barth, Fire Emblem Engage! And it's like, that's okay, I guess. But I don't know, it looks a little weird. Everyone, before Three Houses, everyone was like, this is gonna be the single worst Fire Emblem game. They killed the franchise. I hate everything. And then it came out and people were like, one of the best Fire Emblem games ever made. I loved it the whole time. I was looking forward to it. And it's like, yeah, I bet you were, huh?
Not clickbait gone sexual?
It's kind of, and then people were like, yeah, just another Nintendo property going generic, not putting the effort in it. It's like, you cannot say that about anything Intelligent Systems makes. You know how much effort they put into WarioWare Gold for no reason? A lot. So
Did you-
much attention to
Did you play
detail.
WarioWare Gold?
Yeah, I played like all the WarioWares, I think. I normally borrow them from you after you finish them.
Gold's pretty good.
That lady is not okay. Look at, she's got like
Listen,
darkness everywhere.
this was Nintendo 64, I'm not sure.
You think they're onto us?
Are you invested in the plot that we can't quite hear and can't read?
Oh, I'm just reading it at the bottom there.
But yeah, I don't know. I just worry that this is going to be like the waifu, like, you know, it's just gonna be like one of those like, and if you build up your ring enough, you can marry all of these characters, right?
I don't see it going there, especially because
I just get very, very large hero vibes off of this, and I'm not a fan of heroes, so it's a little
you never
troubling.
played Heroes, the greatest mobile game to ever exist.
Well, I don't play mobile games because I think they're less than ideal.
I liked it.
So wait, if they're like right in front of me, I can
That one guy
strike.
is just shooting you.
I am trying to slice these guys. I don't know what I did to these folks, but they are not fans. Wait, can I shoot the? Yeah, I can shoot the laser off. Awesome.
I don't know. I'm probably gonna get Divine Edition. I've been refreshing the page all day
what
today.
is in the Divine Edition?
It is the big
It's
box like,
a-
you normally
an art
get.
book.
Art book, a steel book for the thing. You get, there's like illustration cards of all the lords in all the games.
All the games.
Yeah.
If you get it, can I give you like a few bucks and you'll give me the Lin one?
I gotta have all of them. I'm definitely gonna get it though. Well, probably, definitely. I've been refreshing the page all day. It's a lot of money though, I think.
These controls are really weird, by the way. Just in case it's not
Oh,
freaking
blame it on
obvious.
the controller.
Listen, I got like one button I'm holding down to attack. I'm using one to aim. I have a button to go forward, and I have a button to like go back and forth. It's like really freaking weird.
I thought you were like, this is the best N64 game.
I wouldn't say that. I do like it. It's just really.
Oh, you're still on the elevator.
It's really a freaking weird game. Did he blow himself up?
No, he put it down and then ran away.
Oh, that was very brave of him.
But I don't know. The gameplay looks good so far.
You haven't even mentioned like the biggest announcement of the entire direct.
Oh yeah, Octopath Traveler 2, definitely gonna get it. Octopath 1 was super cool and now it's steampunk. What was the big one, Zelda?
No, the one that they actually gave like little to no details on. They're just like, look, it's coming. I know we've been saying it for a while, but we have minimal footage now. And we also have, it just popped up out of like nowhere.
I don't know what game you're talking about.
Pikmin.
Oh yeah.
They're just like, look, we have a logo. And also they were like, Miyamoto was kind of a dick about it. I don't think he intended to be. But he's like, it's been 10 years. I don't remember how many years, right? It's just like, it's been so many years since Pikmin first came out, right? And then he's like, here's some news about Pikmin. And I was like, no way. Pikmin 4? Pikmin Bloom is a mobile game. It's like, you son of a bitch.
Please continue.
I don't know if I want to get Pikmin 4 or just borrow your copy. I guess it'll also depend if it's multiplayer or not. I don't know if I'll play it on my.
There's a lot of details that are up in the air. Probably because they gave like no details.
They showed him like sitting under a bench and they're like, Pikmin 4. We're definitely probably making it.
Well, yeah, and like it's one of those things I can't get excited about because like now they actually do have a release window, so it's a little more. But for like years they've been saying like, you know, oh no, we're definitely like, I think since Pikmin 3 came out, Miyamoto pretty much said like right after that, they're like, oh, Pikmin 4 is totally happening, right? And then it's one of those like, oh boy, and then after a while it's just one of those things you stop believing anymore. It's like, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure they've been working on it for like several consoles now. Oh my gosh. I dodged it, but I didn't dodge it enough because he came back. He's gonna come back again. Oh my gosh.
They are really getting into it.
They are grunting. Can we get to the top, please?
You only have 25 more seconds to survive. Lizard Seamer.
Can I hit him? No, I can't. He's not...
You can hit him. You have to hit him 132 more times.
Yeah, but I meant with my sword. My beam sword thing. Oh, come on. Come on, Seamus. Whatever your name is. I'm going to lose.
No. You had 0 more seconds to survive.
Please continue.
But I don't think Fire Emblem will be bad. I also don't think it's gonna be as much. Everyone's like, it's Heroes on the Switch and Toothpaste Town, and it's like, if I hear either of those words one more time,
I thought you were making fun of the toothpaste thing.
No, okay, so it was a leak like months ago.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, yeah, sure, buddy. That's the new protagonist. Your like 2-pixel avatar that we can barely see and looks terrible. And then it happened, and I was like, oh, haha, that's funny. And then for the next, like, up until now, the only thing I've seen on the internet is Toothpaste Chain? Colgate? Hee and it's like, okay, it was funny the first couple times, guys. I've heard it so much now that it's just, no.
Yeah, one of the this might not interest you all that much, but maybe it will. One of the VTubers that I watched, their character design was actually done by the same person who did the pro tags. So it's one of those like, oh, that's not bad.
I also don't think it's gonna be too much like here. It seems like, as of now, from what we've seen, it looks like it's limited to the lords from each game. I also don't think it's gonna be that much or that big of a thing.
I was
it's gonna
kind
be
of
in the
wondering because
story.
it seemed like the sort of thing. It's like there's no way that they're gonna like throw in any characters that aren't important, right?
But also when they summon them, they kind of like fuse with them too. It looked kind of like.
People are comparing it to the JoJo stand thing.
Yeah, people compare anything like that to the JoJo thing. They're like, Persona 1, it came out 2 years after JoJo? Definitely a JoJo reference. Okay. If you summon a thing, then you're a JoJo's, I guess. Everybody loves JoJo's, everybody loves eating dogs.
Continue.
Yay.
Yeah, that is how the first one. This is not going well.
One, because I hate a dog, and also two, because I don't. They're just very. Don't tell them I said that. But it seemed kind of like
I had
they
aim assist this
fused-
entire time.
weren't using. Maybe you were.
Nah, it's purple now. That's how you know.
Oh. So now you.
This is like so cheap, by the way. The turrets just pop up and they're like, "Oh, you weren't already dodging this thing."
Well, at least for Celica and her person, it looked like they kind of combined elements of the two people and fused them together. And
I
we've
don't
seen-
know. It seemed like it was doing different things there. You're right, and it's one of those like, oh, okay.
If we have 12 people, and then let's just say the Fire Emblem roster is anywhere between 20 and 30.
Until DLC comes out.
Yeah, but it's like, which I could definitely see some people being DLC. Like maybe they add Alm or Hector or Eliwood. People who weren't featured in the little beginning scene.
I think I'm gonna die again.
But I'm optimistic for it right now. I don't think it's gonna be as much Heroes as everyone thinks. I think it's gonna be like, oh, a big monumental thing. You got a ring.
I mean, I guess we'll see. I don't exactly know. They weren't like, they're like, you gotta collect all the rings. I'm just like, how many rings are there? Are we talking like Dragon Ball numbers here, or are we talking like... I mean, if Japanese media has taught me anything, it's that it'll probably be 7.
7 what?
7 rings.
In hand?
7 rings in hand, wonders all in the command. 7 rings in hand, arrowed hearts catch fire now.
But I think, yeah, I think it was 12 different avatars that they showed. I think Violet was male, Orin was female, and then there was instead of Chrom, which was a little weird. But
Well, people like Lucina more.
it was Celica instead of Alm, which, okay. Alm uses a sword. You want to?
Doesn't Celica also use a sword, though?
She uses white magic. She can also use a sword,
Oh.
though, but she doesn't. She can do okay with a sword, depending on what she has, like the beloved Zofia or something. But she can use a sword. She mostly uses white magic, though.
I think I made a terrible mistake in suggesting this game.
But she also has,
I can always just do freaking easy.
because Ragnarok Omega is her signature. Oh, then I think there was Sigurd and then Leaf.
Yeah, Sigurd he was part of the actual trailer.
Yeah, he dashed in with the god.
He's like, did he? I thought it was just one of those things. He's like, Sigurd, we gotta save the world. And he's like, we will do it, my friend, because...
And now people are like, oh my goodness, they're finally doing the FE4. I guess 1, because they have those models, and 2, I think the same guy who's like, Toothpaste-chan, he's real. What is her name? Alir. And then they're like, okay, sure. And then he's like, also, FE4 remakes are happening. And they're like, listen, man, you just tried to pitch this weird-looking girl to us. We don't believe you. And it was true. So FE4 remakes probably happening. Maybe.
Fine, I mean, whatever. It feels like they could stagger it more.
Yeah.
Because, like, we went how many years without... Like, we went a few years in between entries. Like,
It's been 3 years since 3 Houses.
and I mean, I guess we got... Yeah, now all of a sudden it's just one of those, it's like, okay. So anyway, we got, Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. Why does it make a tire screechy thing when they're flying?
I don't love the name Engage. All the rest sound like pretty cool and like all that, and this one's just Engage. It doesn't even keep the font, it seems like Impact.
This one visually seems very strange.
Yeah, I thought it was like a spin-off kind of thing at first, and then they're like, no, it's that. And it's like, oh, okay. I'm optimistic.
Well, that's good. I'm not, but that means I won't be disappointed, so who's the smart one here?
You were also the one that was like, we were watching 3 Houses trailer together, and you're like, this is trash, gonna be the worst game ever.
I think I had some reservations. I don't think I called it trash.
You were like, this looks terrible, we're in a school? Why the heck are we in a school? This is supposed to be war. And I'm like, it's probably just the beginning, we'll go into war later. And you're like, no, it's in the school, I hate it. And it was like, oh, okay.
You
only have
remember
one
my
more credit.
opinions as being much harsher than what they often are.
You were like, yeah, I don't know if I'm getting the special edition.
I mean, like,
Did you get the special edition?
yeah, I did.
Okay, so you were like,
It's Fire Emblem, so, you know, and I like having special editions, and, you know, I just, like, had some reservations about it. I mean, honestly, I was not, I'm not as in love with, like, a lot of the, the character designs in 3 Houses. I kind of actually thought that was, like, one of the weaker parts of it. And, you know, when you get the first trailer, what do you see? You see the damned, you know, character models. So I don't think that was, like, completely unfounded. Like, a lot of them just look like generic, attractive people.
the art's a little not great. And I think the art was its best. Well, definitely in Echoes was the best art. Fates was also pretty decent. But then Awakening and 3 Houses were a little ugly. And the DS games were also a little ugly.
I think the character designs are alright. FPS games. Why does the turret take so much? Was I not shooting it hard enough? Maybe it was
They did the whole Donkey Kong Country thing, kind of, in yes, where they were working with pixel art, but they were making 3D people. I like FE, Shadow Dragon, and whatchamacallit. Favorite visually.
Am I losing life? Since... Yeah, I think I am. I think I'm losing life when the time goes down.
Oh, that makes sense, but it's an auto-scroller.
Well, I think if I kill some of the enemies fast enough, you know, like, it'll go to the next part, but this game might be stupid. Save and quit. We're just gonna do it on easy mode, because fuck this game.
My goodness.
Do you want to do it?
No, absolutely not. There was other stuff I cared about in the Direct too. There was Octopath, there's Fire Emblem, there was...
Everybody made fun of it just because of how many RPGs there were, and, like, specifically farming sims. Also, our big game companies doing a contest to see who is the worst at naming stuff.
I don't know, I was just having the time of my life. They were like, another RPG, and I was like, oh boy, my favorite!
Yeah, about the only thing that looked kind of interesting from Square Enix was the, whatever the mech thing was. Like the grid-based mech thing they showed pretty early on.
I don't think I paid attention to that.
Oh, well thanks. Either way, they had that one game though that it's like... I don't even remember what it was called because it was like such a boring name. It was like Daily Life or Daily Occurrences or something like that.
Oh, Daily, yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's I think it was an Apple Arcade exclusive.
Why
to
does it
Switch.
have that name? Why does it have the most boring name in the universe?
Do daily things.
It's like, yeah, just, you know, your day-to-day life. That's what people want to do.
I mean, there's a big market for casual stuff.
I guess you could just name it, but then again, they were the same ones that have, like,
Like,
Triangle Strategy as a name.
Like, you want me to, like, Super Evil Death Dragon Deluxe, and people are
Okay,
like, oh,
you want to know the most bombastic name that I think a game has ever had? It was by Nippon Ichi.
Oh, no days.
This guy, people.
Oh,
It was something like ZHX, and then like the subtitle was Undying Ranger versus Dark Death Evil Man. It was like, hell yeah. That is the best name anybody has ever come up with.
oh no, there's stuff that looked interesting. I might get some of this. I have to.
Just thinking about it, but it's one of those, like, realistically, I'm interested in Pikmin 4. Oh, and did you like how they did for, like, the one last thing, we got, you know, Breath of the Wild again. I guess Tears of the Kingdom, and it's one of those, like, I know a lot of people are looking forward to it, but how many times does that need to be, like, the clincher, right?
Yeah.
But then again, they only had, like, the only really, really, like, big Nintendo trailer they had was Fire Emblem, and they started with that, right?
Yeah.
For the rest of them, it's like, okay, here's a Kirby game that you already played, right? Here is a logo for Pikmin 4. And here's just some other dumb stuff. You know, it's like, okay, you finally got, like, a release window, I guess, for Breath of the Wild to Tears of the Kingdom.
Fire Emblem soon.
When was? Oh, it's January, right?
Yeah. And we're the only ones, I think, to not have the Divine Edition pre-orders up yet. I don't know how fast that's gonna sell out, because some people like Xenoblade 3 sold out in 20 minutes, and then I go to Walmart.com and there's still Fire Emblem 30th Edition, Special Edition.
Well,
It's
you
like,
also got to worry about speculators. There's a lot of people who will just, you know, be like, oh, I will get this because then I can sell it at like 100% markup like 2 months from now. I mean, I'm pretty sure I got my Metroid Dread Special Edition on like a whim. It was one of those, like, I had the OLED pre-order, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna get Metroid when it comes out. But I was kind of iffy on whether I was just gonna buy Metroid or get the special edition.
I think I should have read that.
And then I went in, and they're just like, oh, hey, we have special editions left. And I was like, okay, cool, I will buy it.
Here?
So, I don't know. I feel like Fire Emblem is kind of one of those like, I don't even know if it's niche anymore, but it is one of those things that enough people will get excited about that they'll probably go pretty quick.
Like, Lyn is in this one. That's my favorite character.
Don't hate.
It just seems so weird. The character who is not important past chapter 7, which the first 7...
A good bit of it is nostalgia. A good bit of it is. I will not deny that.
Not even like, okay, it's fine that it's her, or it's fine that you like her. It's like you're picking someone to represent all of FE7. They're the girl who's in the intro and then shows up about halfway through the actual game, and she doesn't actually really contribute to the story.
I've been thinking about
She's
getting
the
it,
one.
picking it up on the e-console. We
Gotta
could
do
play
it
it.
fast. We could.
I'm thinking about. There's like a lot of things that I want to get like on sale. I mean, I was actually talking to somebody else about, you know, the whole eShop going down thing, and he was like, well, if you just hack your thing, then you can just download all the games that were available on there anyway. I'm just like, huh. And somebody does owe me a frickin' DS. So it's one of those, it's like, cause like, you know, like what I would do if Nintendo were to frickin' allow me is I would link my accounts to multiple DSs, right? And then just use the multiple DSs for like multiple, you know, like pretty much like a memory card, right? But I can't do that. So pretty much if I want to get anything on my other, you know, DSs, I need to pretty much just, can you just die?
In 69 more hits.
Okay, I did something. I think I shot him in his gooch. But yeah, no, I think I'm just going to probably, like, if it's as easy as the people say, I will probably just do that, right?
As long as you haven't updated your DS. Nintendo specifically puts out a lot of stuff that is like specifically there only to counteract jailbreaking your device.
Well,
And
then I'll
sometimes-
wait. Maybe I'll wait until I turn it on again. Until
Yeah.
after that goes down. Unless that's the one thing. It's like, we got rid of the shop, but we did keep your special patches for our DS.
You do also need some software from the eShop to jailbreak your device, at least the way I did it.
Oh, you never did that though. Such a thing would be criminal.
Yeah, like
Hypothetically, if you were to do it, you would have gotten it from the eShop.
like I did it in another video game. I had a DS.
In Minecraft.
Yeah, I crafted a DS.
People have made computers in that. It's not all that crazy to think that they'd be.
Yeah, you can do some pretty advanced coding. Yeah.
Finger for my shoot button is becoming somewhat sore. By the way. Yeah.
What does persist do?
What?
Persist? The yellow things say PSIST. Persist?
The assist. Wrong. Or it might just be bad English. because-
Look, read that. PSIST. PSIST.
Persist. I don't know.
And you're using auto.
Well, then it keeps on auto-aiming me to, it's like, oh, do you want to hit the small guy? No, not the small respawning guys. Let's beat the actual damn boss. DS and the eShop,
yeah.
but yeah, no, I'm probably gonna get a bunch of stuff on the 3DS eShop. Not the 3DS eShop, because I got like no memory in that, and I have beaten this game before. I don't remember on what difficulty, but oh my gosh.
Please continue.
Well, worst comes to worst, we just play this for 2 hours and watch me do the elevator level over and over again, and then we're just like, well, I'll see you next week. No, we don't beat this tonight. It's just gonna be one of we're not. But yeah, later in the week though, I'm doing Mega Man X7 again. I mean, it's not the worst.
What is the worst one?
Like, a lot of people will just be like, oh, Mega Man X is X7, ooh, it's the worst Mega Man game ever made. And it's like one of those, like, no, it's not. I don't even know how to get past that, because he, like, gets pretty much outside of my range of sight. Maybe I'm supposed to go up to him and be like, yeah, I hit you with my sword blade.
A lot of assist. Does besides make your score go up. Why do they employ a man who kills their own friends?
It's probably an experiment gone out of control.
And he was just casually hanging out in the elevator like, oh boy, I hope.
Listen, it's an arcade shooter. You're not supposed to probably think about it too much.
They have subtitles. According to someone.
Yeah, I might just hate this game. I remember really liking it back in the day, but...
Saki.
Saki, you're worthless. You piece of shit.
He's the savior of those two malnourished girls. I guess he's also a little malnourished.
It's a weird anime game from, like, frickin' N64.
In the year 2000, exactly.
I doubt that's all that feasible. I don't know. Plus, I don't really want to play Superman.
He's the best one.
Just keep the elevator going. I would like to beat the time one of these years.
FF7 and not that many streams. It is one of the easier games.
Well, if you do it, sure.
Especially if you play on normal mode, which I think you have to play first. Especially if you're playing on Hollywood normal mode, which I think you really have to play on first.
Yeah, I think the timer keeps on going down, even when it's like, you can't hit him. You just need to watch him walk menacingly at you.
Bullets.
Darn it, I didn't keep on moving fast enough.
Like a charge shot?
No, I'm holding the shoot button, so that means that that's the shoot button.
Saki has a charge shot. You just like slashed him and he died.
Well, he was low enough that he was... Oh my gosh, this is going to continue to go on.
Yeah, but this thing's gonna help you.
Ouch.
See, she summoned a big dinosaur.
He sure frickin' did.
Is she
I
your
think I'm at
friend?
least... Oh, a life. I know what that is.
Negative 74. Is she not your friend?
I have no idea what's happening at any point in this game, okay? Like, I think it's fairly esoteric even if you're, you know... Even if you can hear it and you're, like, half confident of playing it. Okay, I need to actually shoot this thing. I didn't notice that the light bar went down.
The moth seamer. I don't know what seamers are, but you've killed a bunch of them.
Oh no, it's bright out. My only weakness.
Oh, you were on top of the elevator defending them because they're useless. I think
Yeah, I
she
thought
said
she-
thanks, Saki.
I think she said hurry. I think we are to
Oh.
leave.
Just kill that guy.
I think I do
Saki-
need to kill this guy.
Saki, you're supposed to. Oh wow.
That's fairly practical.
He's ran over. Ruffian's commander? No, that's Raiden. Everybody knows that's Raiden from Metal Gear Solid.
Okay, so I can strike him. He's got 1 billion health. Do you see this?
Only 2,000. Oh, will you do like 100? I don't know.
Okay.
Your first slash you did 1,000. Your second slash you did 10.
I can't believe they just did that. Did you see that they gave me a health power up and I guess it just flew right off the stage?
Who are the people just standing there watching?
My publicists, they're giving action shots.
That does a lot.
Oh man.
He's kind of cool looking. He almost tripped on. Like they aren't even helping you in the back there.
Yeah, I kind of
he's
thought
dead.
she was actually playable. He sure is.
He stood and watched and then was like, "Oh no, I'm dead."
Research materials. How could you?
How could you?
Oh, I think that was their pet?
Something about I like guns.
Listen, it might not look it, but this is a firearm I'm holding in my hand.
I have beautiful eyes. I'm gonna shoot you now because we were friends. Oh yeah, you really are gonna shoot her, huh?
Darn it! I just...
She's magic, and her name is Kachuka. Kachua.
How am I to... She only has 10 hits, right? But I don't know how to hit her is the whole thing.
You gotta... Obviously, if you play the game, you know you gotta shoot the car, and then the car hits her. And then
I'm
she
going to assume
summons-
eventually it's going to be like, oh, you get your one chance to shoot her 10 times in the head.
She summons Master Chiefs. But that Master Chief. And he's spinning. Oh, now she has
Have
a
you learned
frog
any-
spaceship. Oh, now she punched you. And
I just
now-
needed to slash her when she got close, and that was enough.
That reminds me of Punch Out. We could play Punch Out.
Are you good at Punch-Out?
No. I like it though.
Because I can play it a little bit.
I think my big problem was I didn't know you didn't have to use emotion controls. And apparently
Why would you not use motion
controls
controls?
are suboptimal to say the least.
Here. Anyway, the world's sinking into oblivion.
All because you shot your best friend because you killed her dog. And she was like, "Why'd you kill my dog?" And you were like, "Be quiet, no, I killed
He was
you."
coming right at me. He was coming right for us.
Oh no. This is
Satan?
he's big.
Is that the first angel from Evangelion?
I thought that was
Or is it an Evangelion?
an Agumon
Wait,
evolution.
am I that thing? I think I do transform into a giant thing, so I might be one of these.
Oh, you're Kachuka now. No, you're
No.
fighting Kachuka again. Ugly. I guess she's smarter. Ugly.
Hey, that's just the N64 graphics.
It's crazy how this giant mech has
It's not a mech, it's a
considerable-
fleshy thing.
Oh, well, it has considerably less HP than that scorpion just hanging around in the elevator, and also that huge dog.
I imagine it's one of those things that I'm just doing more damage per hit. Thus,
Then they could have. Like, he's got 10 bajillion health points, but you do 3 bajillion health points. You are skiing on lava, and now there's the lava tidal wave, but you're also shooting a green
how do I
ball
avoid the tidal wave?
with your neck flying.
No, she's almost dead, so I guess it's fine. Kachuka, you're dead. Is Kachuka still fighting? My gosh, Kachuka.
Strong. She really does not like that you killed her pet dog. Who could have foreseen
She's
that she
going
would
John.
respond this way?
I guess she's going.
Oh,
No, 4.
It's close. Oh.
Yeah, I kicked your
Total
ass,
finish.
I guess. remember this being really hard to follow, even when, you know, like, even when I played it normally.
We're the
Are
only
they?
ones left. Really
Like, we gotta save Saki or whatever. It's like, no, he's crazy. He's a giant monster man.
Oh, he's not just like piloting it. That's him.
Yeah, he transformed because he's a sin and punishment.
He's a seamer. And now you're playing Battleship on that one Sonic level.
That was a movie.
Cut you up.
Battleship on the Sonic level?
Well, specifically Battleship.
They really like eyes.
I understand your feelings, Brad,
Well,
Listen.
both militarily and emotionally.
something. Is that their dot dot dot?
I don't know.
There-
No, there's a
ellipses.
dot right there.
Yeah, but it's like high up.
There's an enemy
instead of,
out
like,
there.
Low
A
down.
monster.
Also,
I
what
won't
letter
let
is
it
the
run
smiley?
free.
Oh, it's a little. Oh, you're gonna kill his pet too, huh?
It transforms.
I
Oh, it
lost Kachua.
speaks.
Now it's
I think it
Archie's
just
time
made a
to
cute
lose
little
something.
squeaky noise. I don't think
Oh,
it was a speak.
I thought it gave it subtitles.
You've got to kill Saki. He's become too powerful. Okay, Mr. Squeakers.
Archie, I'm going to show the world how weak your beast really is.
Well, I can't tell because of motion blur.
This is the safest spot.
Okay, now
It's the armed
they just pulled a
volunteers.
Sephiroth, it looked like.
No, they're fine. Still have yet to play any of those games.
Final Fantasy?
Specifically 7 stuff. I played like a few Final Fantasy titles. That's how I know I don't like them.
The ones I played were okay. The one was not good, and it's one of the ones that everybody likes. So it's
4?
like, yeah.
I think I like 4, but that's just because I used to read like a webcomic that had a bunch of those characters in it.
The story is so dumb. Like, 16 different people die, and it just gets to the point where it's like, it's like, I know you're gonna die, so I no longer care about anyone here. And then at the end, they're like, everybody is magically back because the power of the crystals, and also you killed Ganondorf. Don't kill his pet!
Gonna.
What happened the last time you killed someone's pet? They turned into a giant, gross, evil thing. You had to fight them for like 4 times.
I guess it depends on how you look at it, yeah.
There was Chalupa, then Big Chalupa, then Hiding Chalupa, and then Big Chalupa again.
Do I not want to shoot I think I specifically want to get an angle so I can shoot the pet, Lita. That looks kind of like the monkeys from Twilight Princess, which you've never played before.
I played it, I was
It doesn't count.
I was a small child and I was like, man, the
Wait,
dog
what?
mechanic's dumb. And then I quit.
The what mechanic's done?
And you're a dog.
You're a wolf.
You're a dog.
Oh, I actually killed the thing that was blocking me. Oh, but it came back. Slimy.
Was Chalupa super dead?
I don't know. I don't know anything about this game.
Never returning to the Taco Bell
Wait a
menu?
second, I can do this. I'm a fucking idiot.
You took your shirt off
I will not let you
and
kill
put
me.
on longer pants.
Yeah.
What does that do for you? Oh, your arm's red. That doesn't look right.
I'm supposed to... Do I jump and shoot? Actually, that might be... I might know.
Oh, now you're knifing a monkey.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to redo this one because it took me too long to figure some stuff out. Can we
Saki a
redo
good
this?
guy?
Yes, I'm just gonna die. There we go.
Is Saki a dude?
Yeah, Saki's a dude.
That sounded like a lady.
Oh, I'm not Saki anymore.
Please continue.
What?
I switched characters. Saki's still a giant crazy monster.
Wait, have you been this lady the whole time?
No, I was Saki for like the first several
No, but I mean the whole time you were running down this hallway.
Yeah,
earlier.
I've been other person this entire time whose name I don't remember because she didn't get to appear in Smash Brothers.
I thought when you were like, I forgot I could do this. I thought you like transformed into Saki's
No, I can.
shirtless mode or short sleeve mode. Is the arm okay?
Just a shiny person. Can you lock
Well,
onto the
it's
monkey?
like an opening crack. Are you like throwing balls?
No, I'm slashing.
I will not let you kill Leda.
I won't let you kill Leda, I think he said.
Well, that's nice of it. He could just have it retreat.
Okay, this is just.
Like, I don't think the operation hinges on his small pet monkey, but
You don't know that. Why? I think I'm hitting this right.
like, this is our greatest warrior, Leda.
Okay, how much is that doing per hit? Is it 10?
20.
Oh, so I only need to hit Leda 3 more times and I missed.
You only got 33 more seconds.
I
Cute.
bet that they killed people
Yeah, that
for monkey kibble.
a little monkey who like is barely attacked you this whole time. Oh well,
Explosive poop.
good thing he's gonna casually walk away from it.
Yeah, I don't really know what the stakes are, if I'm being honest.
You can't walk by and kill
Nope.
the guys beside you.
Get bonus.
Maybe I needed to kill that thing. I thought I'd be close enough. I didn't think the hitboxes would be that, you know, that precise. Sometimes you just need to get close to things. Yep, I am. Oh, damn you. That thing was not attacking me this entire time. Now it seems like
So this is the screenshot.
the thumbnail that you forgot to send.
Yeah.
Can I just finish with the pig nipples, please?
Missiles.
Really cool. There's something off stage just in case I do too good of a job of killing everything.
Get bonus.
Yay! Monkey!
You're back to killing his pet.
Yes.
Oh, it's running away. It doesn't want to die. It's not even attacking you.
It's leading me into a trap.
You don't know that.
I'm pretty sure. Look, it's a ceiling toad.
An enemy. See.
I'm not 100% on how to dodge this.
Oh, great. Shoot his toes out.
I mean, yes. What would you do?
Maybe let the man live his life?
He's gross.
Oh, all gross people need to die.
I mean, if they were considerate of the rest of us, they would.
He's giving you a lot of life. You're
And
dead.
I appreciate that. I
You're
appreciate
dead
that
now.
so much. I'm gonna put him out of his amiibo
So what they have
misery.
So you want Demon lady?
Listen, I'm probably gonna look up a plot summary of this afterwards to be like, what the hell just happened? Oh my gosh, it's rolling its poop.
It's a dung beetle seeker.
Crap.
No, it's a ruffian's commander. No, it's a crawfish seaman. I think they got their bugs mixed up, but that's okay.
Well, I got like a billion games, so there's always something we could play. Oh my gosh, it's got so much freaking health. Wait a sec. I don't care what it wants or does not want. I figured it out though. I'm not slashing it, I'm slashing the... Oh my gosh, this is so weird. You know that thing where it's like...
there you go, you're sliding across the floor.
You know where you know that thing that they say it's like, oh... Rub your tummy while patting your head?
Yeah.
That is what this game is.
It's great.
No. Skyward Sword is the most pretentiously long Zelda I think there is. Oh, you want to play horrible games, right? So then, yeah, you want to play, Skyward Sword because that actually frickin' sucks.
I might like Skyward Sword, I don't know.
You might also have fun with...
No. It's getting close.
Oh dear lord.
It really does just drag your body along.
Well, that's what you get. That's what I get.
Continue.
No, I can't think of it.
Why do I care, anyway?
About killing this guy?
Yeah.
Who's just living his life? That's kind of been this whole game. People are just living their lives and you're like, what if I shoot them?
Hey, they came out of the elevator of me.
And then people are like, you killed my friend, I'm gonna kill you. And you're like, how could I have foreseen this? Oh, well.
Sometimes I just do a double jump, like I can jump in the air. I don't get why.
Did you kill him?
Yeah, he's dead.
That went by a lot faster that time. Oh, she was in the poop.
Don't you realize how dangerous teleporting is?
Idiot, don't you realize how dangerous teleporting is?
These enemies outmatch
That thing is definitely talking. He
Yeah, I
said
think it is
something like,
now.
You, that's Jeremy.
I think he said either of those two are scary, but I could be wrong.
This time I will face them.
I'm gonna fight them. I also have a weird little stick gun.
Oh shoot, they're gonna shoot me in the back. Armed for volunteer general. Well, at least he's a volunteer worker.
I just slashed his monkey.
No! He's gonna get mad if you kill his monkey.
Oh, the monkey's almost dead though. Darn it!
Ooh, no, she's planting carrots.
This is very fair. It's very fair that they're just like in the background where I can't hit them.
Only you could turn around.
Standing slightly behind me. My only weakness. Wait, I should have. I'm hitting this.
You never
That's-
bring a gun to a sword fight. What are you doing? Oh, well,
Rad has a billion health.
why do you just keep slamming him against the window?
Yeah, and doing no damage.
Oh, his name is Brad. So we got Chalupa, we got Leda, we got Brad.
My name is Bradley, but everyone calls me Brad.
Strange
Well,
powers indeed. It seems
Brad's alive.
He's on that frog mech that Chalupa summoned earlier.
The same
We
goes
got
for
big
that kid
gloves.
who
That
transformed
seems like it'd
into
make
the
it hard
beast.
to do anything.
Saki is nothing like you. I never thought you'd try to make friends by passing your blood.
What?
I think she said you only try to make friends by passing the bud.
I never thought.
referring to drugs, which
You-
is not cool.
Changed
I never thought you'd try to make friends
Don't know how to change back.
by whatever.
Don't step on his dead pet.
Oh well.
She's the worst. Why are we protecting
I
her?
think she jumped over it. I think it was a feint.
She was like, "Look, I'm stomping on your dead best friend." And now she's doing the sheesh meme.
The flagship.
What? The floor!
Guys,
If they attack Saki from the air, then we'll need
Takasaki
this.
did in the air. It was big. Here, planking on a piece of metal.
Well, I guess it's. I shoot.
All fighters break apart.
That's shouldn't the metal platform go down?
I imagine they have some sort of telekinesis. At least somebody does.
Oh, they just weren't using it earlier on the enemies or on these current enemies because
Listen, you're not supposed to question sin and punishment all that much, I don't think.
Wasn't there
Is this
Sin and
game the
Punishment
Star
2?
Fox Killer?
People are really quick to call things killers. It's like, man,
Yeah, was that the last, or was...
Multiverses was the
Yeah,
last
I was
big
trying to
one I
remember. Did we talk about... No, we haven't talked in a while. Yeah, what was your overall opinion that it's not bad, but it's no Smash Brothers?
Yeah, it's okay. The thing that makes me mad, people are arguing online. They're like, "This is a good free alternative," and it's like, yes, that's good. End the statement there. That's good. They're like, meanwhile, Smash is a what'd they say, like $500 game. You have to buy the Switch, you have to buy the game, you have to buy online, you have to buy the DLC, and it's like, okay, you want to call that $500? Okay, fine. And then they're like, but Multiverses is free. You don't have to buy a Switch, you can just play it. And it's like, you are assuming right now that everyone has either a PlayStation or Xbox, because I know you aren't saying this for PC because it is not optimized on PC.
Well,
The
like, not
game-
only that, but, like, it feels a little disingenuous, the whole, oh, you have to buy a Switch, and it's one of those, like, you don't, unless this is, like, literally the only game you're going to, like... There have been very few times where I bought a console for just, like, one game.
Persona 5, PlayStation 4.
And
Thank
typically, I find other reasons to own the console. Like, I think I picked up Xbox 360 specifically. Well, one, it was a Black Friday deal. And two, I really just wanted to be able to play, you know, Tales of Vesperia. Which is now on modern console, so it's just... Like, I think the Xbox 360 is the game, you know, like, the game system I have gotten the least out of. Like, if we go down and look at my library, it's, like, pretty much... It's Tales of Vesperia and a bunch of games that I bought that I didn't get super into that I pretty much just used to justify my purchase, you know what I mean? Like, there's some Gradius, like, it's like, Gradius? I don't know how you pronounce it, but you know.
It's a Zelda.
She says
Of
no.
course.
She says no. I can shoot the
It's
missile.
just like, if you want to do the thing where you're saying Switch or Smash is $500, you have to do the same thing for Multiverses, where you are assuming this person has nothing. They grew up Amish. They have nothing to play it on.
I can play it. I can play it in the dirt with a stick. Shoot!
It's on my TA out of 83.
Get bonus!
Also, you don't have to buy the DLC. It's, you probably want to. The DLC's good. It's at a good price point. You don't have to.
I mean, I don't even get why people, like, what, is it because they don't want to suck Nintendo's teeth or something? Is that why they're just like, we need this?
I get the one thing I will give it is they're like, it has better online than Smash. And it's like, very true, but that's just Switch problem as a whole.
I mean, it's still a concern because a lot of people do like to play online. Ruffian's Commander,
Even though I don't
Raptor
know,
Scener.
I could never get in to Smash Online, and I think it's mostly just because I've grown up, I've always played Smash in person, and it's just a whole different feel. Like just
I mean,
that,
it's a different game. It's like a different game for sure.
that
I
little
tell you, like
bit-
one of the people I watched stream, like she was playing with one of her I don't know what you want to call it, her compatriots, right? And they're like, oh wow, you actually play Smash, so like this will, you know, you're really gonna show me what's for. And she's like, well, I mean, like it's a different game. between like online and in person. So I wouldn't actually consider, you know, like me beating you unless we did it. And I was like, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Crony. That's why you're cool.
that's an offensive term.
Crony?
Yeah. I guess not offensive, just demeaning.
Well, in her case, it's like Chrono, but like turned into a name because she has a time thing going on.
It's not
It's
like
Kronii.
it's not like you stinking crony,
No, it's
you
not
underling. No, she doesn't agree on it. Are you just gonna fight both? Okay, if you can telekinesis, just telekinesis out of there. Zoom your platform away. Why do you keep going to every boat and you're like, I need to kill every boat?
Actually, I think there is
With
logic
just a
here. I
gun.
think they're going to use the boats to attack Saki, so it's one of those things. It's like we need to beat them,
Oh yeah,
so that
the
they can't sucker punch the giant Evangelion.
little girl with the gun is better equipped to fight these huge ships than the man who is a giant. Okay.
That does seem to be the case. Oh dear.
You are low on health, and that guy is high on health. I think he's dropping poops. 3 at a time, that's an impressive skill.
Damn it. I should have just stayed in the corner. Maybe one day I'll be good at Sin and Punishment.
You'll play it on normal mode.
These guys.
No. We could play Chicken Shoe.
Isn't that something that like that our uncle played?
Yeah.
It's like I got a Wii just to play Chicken Shoot.
Talk about a console seller.
Listen, this is why nobody takes the Wii seriously. I love you dearly, but
Chicken Shoe is not the right call.
oh dear, he's actually shooting me. I need to change gears.
Wii games, you can get Radiant Dawn for only $200.
Yeah, I was actually talking to somebody the other day, the guy that I work with, he's like a Fire Emblem person, and our opinions on
Get
those,
the bell!
on that series, I didn't see it there. It was like right in the corner of my vision. Maybe you should play, Sam. But yeah, no, we were talking and he was saying something like, yeah, to get both, it's like amazing. You go online and it's like to get both Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, it's like $500. But yeah, what was the I know. He was like, yeah, I wasn't a big fan of. He's like, I liked Awakening mechanically, but not, you know, like story-wise. He wasn't a fan, and I'm just like, I kind of liked it. He's like, I didn't like the, you know, random kids popping out of like time holes, and like I thought it made sense. It wasn't like the hyperbolic time chamber thing like they did in frickin', you know, Fates. I need to stop auto-aiming because it keeps on being like, shoot the distraction coppers. I don't know how I'm supposed to get, like, am I to jump the missiles?
You can shoot them.
Can I?
Yeah, you did it earlier. You shot the missile like
Listen.
twice and it disappeared, and I was like, oh, okay, he knows now.
There is so much noise, okay, Sam? There is so much noise in this game. And I'm not talking sound. There is so much visual noise that it's very hard to keep track of, like, what's actually happening and what's just randomly, like, oh, the missile exploded because, I don't know, it went too far to the right of the screen.
Brad is surfing on an airplane again.
Him?
Look, your arm is getting more infected as time goes on.
Here we go.
I think after this level, I need to take a pee. I've been holding it for a while.
Sin and Punishment was no more. You gotta fight Malaysia.
Wait, who's Malaysia? Is that Brad's last name, or is that the name of his plane?
That's just the name of the plane he happens to be surfing on, I believe. Not get
I'm
shot
going
one
to
more
die.
time.
I kind of just wanted to because I don't like going into battles that I'll probably lose.
Oh.
Turn off the sound when I say.
Okay.
The sound.
I'm turning it off.
There's a fire?
Well, they got little torches.
Reminds me, I've met, like, yeah, I don't know if you can even call it meeting my neighbors, but I have been walking into the house while they've been going out of the house and said, oh, hey, like, once. It's one of those, like, should I make an effort? I wouldn't go that far, just to be like, oh, hello, I am your neighbor. We exist in the same general space. Oh, dear. Would it be... Okay, fine.
Are they playing through Ruby again? Like, original Ruby? They hate Trico so much.
Do they?
He's weak against 5 of the gyms. The other 2 are super effective against 5 of the gyms and aren't really weak to any of the
Maybe
other
they're
ones.
just encouraging you to, you know,
like people
build
are
out
like,
your team.
They're like, do not pick Trico. The only grass moves he learns are Absorb when he becomes a Grovyle. Well, it's a little before he becomes a Grovyle. And then nothing until like mid-30s when he gets Leaf Blade, which isn't that good.
Oh, I thought it was half decent.
No, because it's like 70 power or something. Meanwhile, they're like, Blaze a kid at level whenever he wants. You can just hard scale. He 85 power.
Come back to me if you want, or would you rather transform for one last time?
Really, whatever.
Well, to be fair, it's a Pokemon game. You can just level up insanely high if you want.
Yeah. He's doing Okada and he levels up super slow.
Dad?
And then I got the Watson and I was like, oh,
Ninkata?
yeah.
But not a Shedinja?
Evolved. And I got both. Shedinja helped me against Watson, who I was like, oh, I can finally use my grass starter against one of them. And it's like, he has exclusively steel types. And it was like, good. Okay, so grass type is a no-go.
Is that the
That's a
Spaceship?
big thing. That lady is just kind of standing there.
Oh, I'm shooting.
You're gonna do a Star Wars.
I don't know what those things specifically did, but I blew them up. Oh, goodness. Oh,
I thought Saki would be more important than he is.
I don't think we're that close to... I really don't know how long this game is.
It's at 2 hours.
I feel like that's assuming some things.
The sequel is 6 hours.
I'm really liking the sequel, but I also really like this. And I mean, it's not... There's just a few things. It's like, they want me to dodge this how exactly?
When you quit the game.
Oh, it started going the other way. What am I shooting?
Shoot the
Oh.
Earth Eyelid rear crater. In case you were wondering, this spaceship is called the Earth's Eyelid.
I'm sure somebody's into that.
Please continue.
Dude,
Yeah, I'll
wouldn't
do
it
it.
be cool if we named it the Eyelid? Hit 1, hit 2, hit 3, hit 4.
Yeah, I'm just...
You're missing a lot of persist.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Very responsible. Yeah, I mostly just want to shoot these things because they have some attacks that I don't know how to properly dodge. Yep, I gotta shoot the eyelid.
the Eyelid rear crater. Oh no, now you're fighting the Earth's differential meter?
No,
Okay,
it
now you're
says
back to
rear
Earth
crater.
Eyelid. Yeah, it said Earth's differential thing for a second. I don't know.
This game seems a little confused at times, okay?
I don't even know what an Earth differential is.
I can only shuffle so much. I don't exactly get a lot of these hitboxes. It seems to be working for me here.
It's kind of like that one Star Wars ship. The X-Wing or the Y-Wing.
Oh, I'm sure there's a reason. Might just be a little silly.
Shooting it with a pistol and it's just dying.
Dying enough. Come on, I was on the other. Would you just be done, please?
Oh,
I
it's extending.
I fought the Earth's eyelid.
Like the Mario Galaxy level.
I died.
You're dead.
Yep.
Mario Galaxy level.
Please continue.
I'll do it. I'll continue. Think I won't.
Did you get endless continue?
No, there's so many credits. As if this were, you know, an arcade game, but
I thought with the arcade you just keep putting quarters in.
it's not.
Just endless quarters.
Typically, yeah.
I guess it'd take away the fun if you had endless quarters.
No, not necessarily.
If you went into the arcade and you had infinite quarters, it's like, well, now I just know I'm gonna win whatever I want.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that was how you beat a lot of old arcade games. Not endless quarters, but like I have a Capcom beat 'em up collection. Like so many of the games are pretty much impossible, like to just beat. They're designed to be unfair and just like kick your ass. Jump that on? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
Did it?
No,
No
bonus. Hey, the bonus is me getting to advance. But yeah, no, like the Capcom Beat 'em Up collection was brutal, but you know, I had infinite quarters more or less, right?
So you didn't do your job.
Targeting Saki.
So yeah, I was able to beat that stuff.
Is that Saki?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have to shoot it.
I'm just holding a button.
This would probably be a lot more difficult if the game didn't aim for you.
Well, typically it somewhat works against you because
Saki
be
helping.
because
Oh, you're about to get punched. You didn't even need to do it. He just punched it once. And
yeah,
like, got
no,
rid
the
of it.
irony is not lost on me.
Continue.
You were like, we gotta save him, and he's like, boink. Can Saki control himself, or he's just mad?
I think
right
he's like
now?
in a mindless state.
He's killing everybody. Why is he a big robot?
Because he got sucked into the crazy blood. Probably it's probably Brad's fault because remember the weird girl next to me was like, I never thought.
You are gonna get punched.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is brutal. This is like super brutal.
Please
Imagine you didn't have
continue.
auto aim.
Well, I'd imagine if I didn't have auto aim, they would make it less of a pain in my ass, you know?
I don't know. They want your quarters.
Well, this isn't a court, and then again, I think somebody was just like, what if we made an arcade shooter on the Nintendo 64?
Oh, this was never in a cabinet.
I don't think so. Nintendo really did not do the whole, you know, like, arcade cabinet thing. Am I... Yeah, I get it down to about, like, 50. And this is, like, the stupidest thing, too. Okay.
I would look it up, but I think my phone is dead. So.
Why do you... Oh, yeah, it's like, oh, my goodness, every time with you.
What?
My phone is dead because I don't know how to charge in the time and the manner.
Well, my phone's like 5 years old or something. So its battery is just kind of like, it goes by in a flash.
Why does his shots not damage the thing?
He's got baby bullets. Look, he shot you with his giant mech self, and it did like, you can barely see that damage.
Like, I know I've beaten this before, so I know it is not impossible. But what the actual fuck? Hey, if we get game over, that's just it. If they're like, you need to start all over again, I think I'm just done.
We'll go play the second one.
I mean, we could. This is just very stupid, okay? I mean, you can if you feel like it. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be like, have you tried being better at the game? It's called Polestar. I died again.
Die a little less.
Polestar.
Like P-O-L-E?
Yeah.
Please continue.
Oh, it came up fast.
Wait a sec. I might actually have an idea here. It's not the best idea, but like I'm very clearly not winning the way I'm doing it.
On Boss Polestar, this fight is very simple. The missile doesn't fight back. Sake fires on you, stay in front of the missile, and use it as a shield. Right at the end, when it gets close to Sake, they spelled it Sake instead of Saki, you can slash it with your blade. Take advantage. That's not helpful.
This is not the first time I've, you know, consulted a walkthrough that was just like, just win. Have you tried just winning?
Shoot a little faster.
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe I could hit his bullets back, but that did not seem to be working.
Slash it.
I am pushing the damn button.
No. It was at 19, I think.
Yeah, so it's probably one slash away.
So you gotta be pixel perfect on that.
Please continue.
Yeah, I don't really get... This is like my last try, I think. And then, you know, I will go back into it and hit continue. But it'll probably take me back to, like, the start of the stage, whatever that is.
On the boat.
Yeah, no, yeah, this isn't, like... The worst part is this isn't even fun, right? You know what I mean? It's not like, oh... But the build-up, like, when I get my ass kicked, it's kind of like, just hold a button. Just hold a button and then try and time your hitting the button faster at the last minute.
Game over.
Game over.
Oh.
Let me skip. Okay, let's see. What if...
I don't like that it boated you to the main menu. That doesn't bode well. Oh, you're only 20 minutes in. I feel like it's been more than 20 minutes.
Okay. So we're done.
Oh.
Thanks everybody who has stopped me. Thanks for everybody who watched the VOD. My gosh. I think I was a lot more tolerant in games back in. Did you wanna... For fun.
Do you want me to try?
Yeah.
I don't. What are the buttons?
Just push it until you figure it out. That's what I freaking did.
Wait, you weren't at the very beginning. Remember, you had to run through the field.
Yeah, I wasn't. I think for some reason it saved me when... Okay, go.
I gotta get my A and B remembered again.
Right shoulder...
That's jump?
Well, no, left shoulder is, yeah. And if you tap it, when something is close, you will strike back.
Get bonus.
How do I move my body?
Y and X.
Ain't no way. Is what?
A is the lock on.
Oh, so you just have that.
Not necessarily. There are times when it'll be like, would you like to shoot the thing that's actively trying to kill you? Or would you like to shoot the mailbox that's down the street?
Why do both sticks move your shooty instead of one walking? This
Well-
does not control any leg out. I was expecting
I
much
think,
different.
yeah, if you can use the right stick and that's easier for you, you can also use the D-pad to move.
Bonus.
Oh,
Is-
that's a lot better.
Okay, maybe I should have been doing that.
You big bug guy. You didn't really do anything to me, but the game seems to like it when I kill indiscriminately. So.
I think this is like a flashback or something.
This hockey is not possessed.
Well, then he like wakes up and he's in that room and they're like, we have to leave.
Found him dead, Saki. Good job.
Ay, ay, ay.
Saki's the coolest Smash character. Why is he gonna be playable?
I mean, he is if you buy the costume for 99 cents or whatever the heck it is. Yeah, is there anything you need to buy before the eShop goes bye-bye?
I don't know if I want Fire Emblem or not. Cause like I already have them on cartridge, but it's like that's
Well, then I'll get him on mine and we'll have it on his TV. I'll get it on my Wii U.
yeah.
And
But
then
I
it'll be
mean,
on
like
the
for
TV.
me, it's like.
Gosh, is that really what we're... Is this Metal Gear Survive? Did you not hear about Metal Gear Survive?
No.
It was like a crappy bastardization of Metal Gear Solid, right?
Let's.
That nobody really liked, and it had DLC, which was extra save slots.
I don't know. Extra save slots are nice, especially with Fire Emblem, just because of how much I replay a lot of those games.
Yeah, it seems like the sort of thing that could at least... I mean, I guess it's just a straight port, so they can't just add save files that weren't there before. Like, they'd need to actually mod the game's data. But, like, nowadays, whenever, like, you get so many save slots, I'm just like, why? If I want, you know, like, an entire memory card full of... Like, is there a limit on save slots for Three Houses?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's like 12 or something.
That's pretty hefty, don't get me wrong.
I think
but
I'm
if
close to running out.
if I wanted to, say, like, hypothetically, spend my entire, like, you know, get a big fat honk of memory card, and, you know, just only use it for Fire Emblem. If I wanted my entire consoles and memory cards, you know, memory slots to be just Fire Emblem Three Houses, why not?
Yeah. Well, I guess you kind of have endless, because you can always just make a new profile, but then you can't, like, New Game Plus bring it over.
I mean, it's just like a modern game. Oh, and I don't know why I'm thinking about this all of a sudden, but Bayonetta 3.
Yeah, I didn't play other Bayonetta.
Do you want to?
I don't know. It's like a beat 'em up, isn't it?
I don't know what you want to call it, like... It's like an action game that's very heavily combo-focused. Yahtzee from Zero Punctuation, he calls them spectacle fighters. I had issues with the first one because I was playing on like it's by Platinum, right? And they're the same ones that did the Wonderful 101. And you remember how you went in Wonderful 101 and they're like normal, and then it was hard as balls.
Yeah.
And then it was like, you know, they had the other difficulty settings where it's like normal, easy, I freaking guess. You know, and it was just like you're a chump if you play on anything other than this difficulty setting. Oh, if you double tap, you do the roll, just so you know. I don't think it's going to be helpful here, but I just figured I'd let you know.
Bonus.
If I double tap what?
If you just double tap in a direction, it should do the roll.
Iron, cover our backs.
I will cover our backs.
But yeah, yeah, no. On Bayonetta 2, though, they labeled the difficulties, so I was probably down, like, a lower difficulty than I was in the second game, but they weren't like, you're a chump if you play this, so I didn't feel bad about doing it. I don't remember how they defined it, but it wasn't like, this is what we expect you to play on, so I was like, oh, I'll play the middle difficulty, right? And then I had a lot more fun with it. Like, I really love Bayonetta 2, whereas Bayonetta 1... it just felt like too much of a pain in the ass a lot of the time. So, I'll probably pick up Bayonetta 3. I don't know if I'll pick it up immediately. Like, the only reason I could see for doing that would be to make like a video or something on it, and I don't know. Then again, well, it's relative. But yeah, I think my Bayonetta video, when I did talk about Bayonetta 2, I think that video did slightly better. It still didn't break 100, right? But it was still, like, better for me than I typically get, so I was kind of like, oh, do people want Bayonetta content?
Come on, quick.
I'm on the elevator. Oh, so you didn't get all the way back.
Yeah, I think there was something... oh, that's right, I, like, saved and quit. Rather than continue. So I didn't technically get a game over, and that's why I was safe here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. What other games coming out this year? Is Pokemon?
A lot of leaks have been coming out for that.
Oh, anything look neat, or have you not been paying attention?
I looked at some. I saw a couple of the leaked Pokemon.
Oh, anything good?
I
Just
only
like-
saw like one or two that I
Okay.
didn't super care about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't need you to tell me anything specific, just like, oh yes, I saw them and they look nice. Yeah, like the guy at Carpool with, again, he was saying about how, like, I guess he got spoiled on the Mega Man ones, because he's like the type that doesn't even want to watch trailers, stuff like this, right? It's like, what's with putting them in the thumbnails? What happened to the, you know, to like the periods where it was like, new Pokemon trailer, and then it's something blurred out or an outline and like a shocked face next to it. It's like, yeah, I get you. Totally get you.
Get bonus.
Yay.
Yeah. Yeah, you saying that control scheme is better makes me kind of want to play some more, but at the same time, like, what the heck, you know, that stupid bit with the missile. But hey, I beat it when I was like a teenager.
Allegedly.
I beat both of them when I was, yeah. I don't even remember why. This was probably like another Smash thing, you know? Where it's like he was a thing, you know, like he was an assist in Brawl, right? And then they're like, hey, we're bringing that game. And like, Smash is one of those that I will just buy games because the character is in Smash, right? Of like, oh, what's this character about? Which has led to some pretty bizarre things. I mean, that was like one of the big reasons why I was like, Fire Emblem? Martha, like, that's what I need to tell you! They announced, yeah, they're up for pre-order, but you know how we were talking about the like $200 super expensive figures.
Yeah.
They announced 2 more. Guess who they are?
Is it Roy?
Yes, that is one of them.
Is it, I don't know, Micaiah or Alencia?
I'll give you a hint. You could make Roy and the other statue kiss.
It's not Lelina, is it?
It absolutely is.
You're the leader of these.
I was gonna guess that, and I was like, no one cares about Lelina. That's so weird.
Yeah, it really is. I'll pull it up. Actually, I can pull it up now. Do you wanna look after you finish this boss and you're talking?
I'm not really, like, I can probably look at it while doing this. I kind of just hold the button.
Lyle Edgeworth, but anyway,
Are they like a joint thing?
No. You have to pay. If you don't know them, you have to pay like $1 jillion.
She's getting in there before most lords.
Yeah. Yeah, in the super expensive category, there is Marth, Violet, Lynn, Ike, Lelina, and Roy.
I mean, I like Lelina.
I mean, she's cute. She's adorable, I guess.
She's Hector's kid. You know she's Hector's kid, right?
Yeah, I'm aware.
You know that Zephyr throws him a surprise birthday party.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's the one that I'm surprised they have not, like, if not just ported over, like, you know, remade. They could, like, I feel like that is the one that everyone and their mom would want, right?
Well, the only ones they remade are the ones that we just straight up didn't have access to.
We don't straight up have access to, I'm talking specifically 6.
Oh, I thought you meant 7.
No, I mean, they would do well with that because of the nostalgia factor, but I think for that exact same reason, you know, for that exact same reason, a lot of people, like, everybody loves Roy.
Yeah.
Nobody would care about Roy if not for Smash Brothers. But the point is, they do. So yeah, they would make so much money off of a remake of frickin'.
How do you dodge the wave?
I don't know. My best guess is a quick step at the last minute, or maybe jumping. But either way, yeah, no, I feel like that's like the slam dunk one, right?
Yeah.
Roy's our boy. Everybody knows this.
And Nino's an absentee mother. Nino's an absentee mother. That probably wouldn't go over well with most of the fan base who are all like, we love her. She's the best unit ever.
We're talking the small child, right? Not Nino.
Yeah.
I'm not mixing them up just because they have somewhat similar names.
No, Nino's the little green girl. Sonya's kid, but not really. She just kidnapped her after killing her parents.
Well, like, part of the problem with doing prequels is, you know, if a character wasn't there in, you know, the game that this is prequeling, right? You can't just... I mean, I guess with the remake they could now, right? Like, if there were the canonical pairing, so to speak. But, you know.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. I don't know how you did it.
I'm pretty good. I'm just pretty good. Like, I moved around a lot for the first one.
I just got hit by the wave twice, and he does a lot of damage.
I got hit by the wave twice, too. I lived.
I just have to be on a lot of health.
Anyway, prequels. One, if a character's... If one of the characters is popular, you can't just, like, you know... If they're not there in the game that they were based off of, they can't, you know... You can't just throw them in all of a sudden, right? Especially back in the day, they're not going to include a patch for the, you know, Game Boy Advance game to put, like, you know, Lynn or Nina in. Nina.
I hate Chuka so much. She is the worst.
too. Then you can also predict things. It's kind of sad. I'm trying to remember what it was, but I remember watching something, right? Something, and it was a prequel to something that was kind of beloved, right?
Okay, you don't jump. Well, okay, so I shouldn't even bother because I'm gonna get hit by another wave.
I would try it just in case.
I've jumped.
There's a
I've done a
way.
dash at the last minute like that. I've done everything. You cannot have dodged that wave. It's just like
Just
that.
yeah, just keep trying until we end the conversation. How does that sound?
Continue.
This level is the worst.
But anyway, I was watching something. Yes.
And it just hits me before I have control over my character too, which is just super annoying.
Yeah, just constantly be moving in this one. Yeah, when you see a prequel to something and it's the sort of thing where people die a lot and they're like, this is the cool new character who had a big impact on your favorite characters, and you never saw them or heard them mentioned in the main series, you're just, it's kind of like, they're gonna die. I really wish I could remember the example, but that'd be a spoiler for whatever it is anyway, so maybe it's better that I didn't.
Get bonus.
Get bonus.
But yeah, there was absolutely a point where it was just like, oh. That's why sequels are... I mean, I at least prefer sequels better than prequels. I don't know if you have a strong feeling on that.
Not really. There's a few characters in FE7 who in FE6 they're like, they straight up died.
Get bonus.
Canas got stuck in a, oh good, it was a spore instead of actually...
Yeah, just constantly be moving. Yeah, if you remember correctly, this was the one where you're like, photo finish.
Saki.
5 HP!
That was 5 hits that you could have did.
Please continue.
Okay, well now I know I have to jump as soon as I get control over my character or I'm just losing a quarter of my health. Well,
I think you need the dash though if you're outside of the range. but I
no,
could be
for the
wrong.
sweep you have to jump.
Okay.
I don't know how to dodge the one where she jabs 8 times. Though. See, that it goes over it. And now you have to dodge right, and now you have to dodge left. And sometimes she hits you anyways, it's a little random. And then you dodge right and you pray, and sometimes she still just hits you anyway. Then you jump, then you shoot, then she goes to hit you, you dodge right. Then she charges up, you dodge left. And then that time she doesn't hit you because I guess she doesn't feel like it, which is, you know, that's okay. You don't have to feel like hitting me. And then you forget to jump, so you lose a bunch of your health again. And then you accidentally jump instead of dodge the way you're supposed to dodge. And then you just sit there and wait while the tidal wave hits you and you do nothing about it because you can't do anything about it.
I could check the walkthrough, but I get a sneaking suspicion it's just gonna be like, oh yeah, just shoot her until she dies.
And then you win.
You're saying you beat the boss by defeating them?
Get bonus.
Yeah, I don't...
Get bonus.
Have I told you about, like, the specific time that happened? X2. Sigma, you know, Sigma has 2 forms. His first form is, congratulations, is a pain in the ass. And I was having issues with him, and that was, like, one of the oddball nights where Brandon was streaming with me. So I'm like, could you mind looking up a strat on this? And he's like, oh yeah, sure. So then he goes and looks it up, and it's just like, oh yeah, this Sigma's really easy, just keep on wailing on him until you beat him. What the hell? This Sigma's like all over the place. What are you talking about? It's not like X1 Sigma where there is like literal, you can just cheese it, right? I don't know if you're familiar with the cheese for Form 1 of Sigma in
Oh, they hit through walls.
the original. I think it was the one up to your right. Oh no, don't hit the monkey!
That monkey's gonna die.
Hit it.
I wanted to clear the ether.
I need to save Saki, I guess. So, if you were to...
I will not let you kill Leto.
If you were to get Saki, Amamiya, as an assist trophy. Okay, because you can totally do that.
On this part, you can't even die on.
What do you mean you can't die?
You can't get hit.
Yeah, but if your time runs out, it'll start draining your life. Yeah, you know what? That's a good idea.
I should write a walkthrough.
GameFAQs really needs to start vetting these things. It's a free volunteer service. Yeah, but it made me feel bad.
Maybe just don't be bad at the game and you won't have trouble with it. Coming through.
Yeah, shoot the thing in the back and see if that... No, that doesn't do it. Now you're gonna miss out on the health because it's gonna fade away.
No, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. No!
Why didn't you get it?
I understand now.
Wouldn't it be an amazing feature if, like, when you were streaming, there was an ability for just, like, you try and do it, chat?
Excuse me, that was a damage thing?
Everything's a damage thing. He's shooting strawberries at you right now.
Oh, there's a machine gun.
Yes.
That I can't see.
Well, maybe you should have been further to the right. Did you ever think of that? Yeah, I would consider playing this on my own just to figure some stuff out, but I got like so many other things I need to play, and I am probably going to give in to temptation and get some stuff off of the eShop. There's a few things I want for Switch. You didn't have any interest in .hack, did you? But it's an RPG! It's a JRPG!
Get a bonus.
But it totally rips off Sword Art Online.
Heard it rips off JoJo? Please!
I think I got that one.
Good for you.
It was great for me. Aye, but yeah, no, .hack is... Sword Art Online was largely .hack. Which made it really weird.
Well, what was I supposed to do? There was just a whole wall of damage.
I
that
don't
came at
know,
me.
I don't know. I'm sure we could watch a speed run of the game and some of you be like, oh yeah, you just do a triple flip kick off the ceiling wall.
How about
You don't need life, you are at full. Just to prove that I could. I mean, they replaced it with another power-up, so you could have proved
it
it.
was just money. Or score, which is useless.
I don't know, it might get you some more, what am I looking for? Things. It continues.
Sure looking forward to buying. Oh, no,
You did it. I guess you just gotta
jump.
thread the needle. It didn't look like you had enough room for it, but there's been a few times where that's happened to me too, where it's like, I should be getting hit right now, and I just don't. He did drop a lot of life for me, didn't he? I mean, to be fair, you don't need it.
Did you see that movement?
Yeah,
Oh,
wasn't
now
bad.
we're on the annoying part, aren't we?
I mean, you figured out the controls better than me, so this might not be as bad. But still remember to do the slashes when you get a chance, because that is pretty much how they want you to do this. What did I say about the slashes?
He's not close enough, is he?
Yeah, just hit them and they'll fly at him if you were locked on.
That jump was way too long.
Like I said, sometimes I would just do... Okay, you are misunderstanding me. When I say do the slashes, I'm saying the things you're passing.
Oh, not like him.
Yes, you need to do the thing.
Okay, camera. I need you to cooperate with me.
Sorry, but this is an
Like, I jump.
early stage 3D level.
I jump over there and the camera does not follow, so I can't do it.
That... Okay, I figured you would. Well, now you got him, so it's cool.
He's dead, and now my friend can get out of the poop bubble.
You could have just...
An amoeba. Oh, it's Brad! You probably want to kill Lita, like, as quickly as you can, because she's a pain in the ass. I actually don't think you fight Brad. I think you just have to hit him out the window. Which, I don't think he gets physical until you kill Lita, so you want to kill Lita. Like a coward.
Okay, I was pushing the button the whole time. She's been doing it.
Very mature. You did it. You shot.
Get honest.
I'm not through yet.
You've done like no damage to him, and he's like, "I'm not done yet." It's like, yeah, yeah. I think it's 3 times.
Wail on that button.
Pretty much, yeah. It's a very skill-based
why-
boss battle. I hear this was the.
Okay, I don't understand.
Just continually hit it, smash it, smash it, smash it.
I was doing that and he hit me anyway.
You did it.
He also had...
Watch out.
Shooting airplane with my pistol.
What the heck were we talking about?
I don't know.
When the last time we had, I don't know.
Beating up Brad.
That was good. Like, oh, some blonde kid turned into an Evangelion in the Tokyo Bay. We should probably shoot him.
We're gonna kill your pet and then.
Well, do you want to spoil it? In the second game, there's 2 playable characters, and the one is the kid, Saki, and this one.
Okay, I need to turn off stinking auto aim.
Yep.
It's making it impossible to shoot the missile. Oh, it's impossible to shoot the missile anyways.
Like I said, it's a lot of visual noise, isn't it?
Yeah, I never have I wanted to use a remote control in my life. Just any point. I'll use a mouse.
Do you push with the motion control? You do, right?
I don't think so.
You don't have the biggest launch, apparently, in Japan?
Mhm.
Yeah, like, ever. It's like the biggest game launch, like, within 3 days, it broke some, you know, it was, like, had the biggest 3-day, you know, sales record.
Like specifically 3?
I think it was within 3 days. I don't know.
I mean Splatoon 3 specifically.
Oh, yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I get it too, because I like the game, but I figured more people would be kind of, like, on the fence, where it's one of those, like, yeah, but is it more Splatoon, you know, it's more Splatoon, but is it more Splatoon enough?
And more people bought 3 than 2 of them.
2 probably has sold more overall at this point. But yeah, no, it's just like not one of those games that it's like, you know, I feel like you absolutely need immediately. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, you're doing better than me, I'll give you that.
I'm mashing on the button.
Hey, I mean, if that's how the game wants you to play, you know. Some people might look down on you for playing Pyra, Mithra, and Smash, but if that's the optimal solution...
I'll still look down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Especially since it's trash. Probably. I don't know. I've played all of the ones except the one they're from. So.
Have you played 3?
No, but that didn't happen when they happened.
Oh, lot of questions.
About who? Or what?
And just Splatoon 3. This is Xenoblade. Oh yeah, we were talking about that the other day, right? About how like everybody got mad at Donkey for like spoiling the end of Xenoblade 3, and I was just, you know, we were like, wait, part of that video was the end of Xenoblade 3? It all looked like, you know, there was no part of that that I was like, I watched and just thought,
There's
oh,
crime happening outside.
thought, oh yeah, this is, you know, this is the end of the game. This is the ultimate boss fight or whatever.
I thought Shulk was the final one. Let me shoot the things that kill me, please.
buoys?
Yeah, instead of just the guys jet skiing on their vacation down the street.
Please continue.
Oh yeah, you see Golden Knight's coming back?
Yeah,
I imagine Narkazu would, because he used to play it a lot.
I swear. Okay, it's just so if I don't have auto aim on, it's impossible to aim, and if I do have auto aim on, I'm just
It'll
gonna
attack
die.
the boats.
It's almost like it was not optimized for this control. It was optimized for the N64 controller.
I wonder how that would work. Huh.
That's a pterodactyl for anybody watching. Although I can't actually shoot the pterodactyl because it wants me to shoot his smaller guys.
Nah, he'll
that
get
are
close here in a
attacked.
minute. Yeah, now. And now his shield's down, so you can just shoot him, I think. Maybe not.
Yeah, I would love to.
I thought I was able to shoot him afterwards. Maybe I wasn't, huh?
But that's an airplane.
Yep.
I've never been on an airplane. Just shoot things, please.
Say, yeah. One, who do you think the most evil character is in Smash?
Besides Pyramithra? Definitely Min Min.
Okay, you know who the the top contenders are, right?
Ganon
Yes.
and Sephi.
Oh, I guess, yeah. Kazuya is kind of a dick. But no, I was actually thinking of somebody else.
Isabelle, she's like an alcoholic.
That's not evil.
I mean,
I would say the guy that borderline commits non-consensual things. And
Bowser is just kidnapping people. It's not that bad.
he's just kidnapping somebody so he can marry them. I'd say that's kind of bad. You assume that she's not gonna expect wifely duties even though she never straight up agreed to be his wife?
Bowser seems rich.
And then I was also going to say Palutena, who, you know, is apparently dating like a 15-year-old, despite being... I think she's supposed to look like she's in her 20s, but she's probably like 100 years old, right?
She's probably like infinite years old.
No, Ridley, though.
Okay, you genocide a couple people and all of a sudden people are like, oh, you're evil.
Aye. But yeah, no, I was thinking Ganon or Ridley, though I'd need to learn more about Sephi to figure out how evil he is.
She's misunderstood.
He loves his mother. How can you hate a man for loving his mother?
I think he's a test tube baby.
Yeah, but he was Genova's mom or something.
Isn't Genova the devil?
Was the weird lady in... I would concentrate on dodging and shooting. I don't think you're gonna get him fast enough otherwise.
Well, what would I dodge?
Dodge the nuts that he's dropping.
I thought I was reflecting them at him.
No, you're not.
Oh, I'm not actually hurting
You're just
him?
breaking him. You need to shoot him.
Oh, I
In
thought I
8
was...
seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3.
I got it. It's not even a problem, really.
Aye.
Get bonus.
Well, good job. But yeah, yeah. Why do you like Ridley? Out of curiosity.
He looks cool and he plays funny.
Okay. That's not bad.
Also, he's the most interesting Metroid character. Aesthetically. Well, besides like Kraid, but Kraid's not in the game. If Kraid was in the game, I'd play him.
I think her armor's pretty cool. I think they do a good job of her Metroid with, you know.
Yeah, but everybody and their mom plays her.
Okay, they play her specifically, well, in our brother's case, because that's who we played in. I don't think he's ever played in that game.
But I just mean she's like really popular. See, like you see a lot of her. Ridley,
I don't really know why she's popular, given that like nobody ever bought, you know, until Dread came out, nobody bought Metroid games. Okay.
Well, she's popular in Smash because you can just run away and shoot people.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
It's like, why would you play a game where you're fighting people when you could just use a gun?
But yeah, I don't know. Where was I even going? Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping Nintendo's been doing like their manga stuff lately. Like they're finally bringing out a bunch of Kirby manga. They've been doing Splatoon for a while, but they're finally doing like ones for Animal Crossing, Kirby, and Mario. So I'm really hoping that they do the Metroid one. I was mostly asking, do you think, would you be interested at all in reading the Metroid manga? I don't think it's long.
Probably not.
But you could see Ridley.
He's not a bad person if I don't know about what he does.
Hitler's a small guy if you don't know what World War II is.
Do I want to shoot Brad or his plane?
You want to shoot his plane?
Brad's invincible.
Yeah, I think so. Unless you blow up his plane.
Okay, how was I supposed to know he was gonna slap me with a
Because
plane?
he did the same thing to me earlier. You should have been paying attention.
Did you die to it?
No, I had enough health remaining that I tanked the hit.
He just slapped you with a whole plane.
But yeah, where was I? I don't know. Need to get some more of the Nintendo manga.
There's
I
manga
told
need
you.
to read. There's a lot of manga I probably should read. Like Tokyo Ghoul, which I liked the anime until the second season, and people were like, oh yeah, it gets trash in the second season because they didn't know what they were doing. Read the manga.
Yeah, that'll happen. There's a lot of people who are divided. Like, I don't know. I think people are finally coming around. Well, at least some
Is he
people.
gonna do it? Oh yeah, oh well, I dodged, but don't matter because there's a whole plane.
I think some people are doing the thing where they're like, oh, it's popular to hate on Full Metal Alchemist. Like Brotherhood, and it's one of those, like, I don't know about you, but personally, I like the original, anime for Full Metal Alchemist, but I do think Brotherhood is superior.
Yeah, well, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is like the highest rated anime ever or something.
I think something passed it. I don't remember what, but like
There
some people got
was
together.
Kaguya something Love is War, but then
Kaguya-sama Love is War.
yeah,
you're right.
but then Full Metal Alchemist pulled ahead again. Also, Full Metal Alchemist has like a couple million votes, and that one had like 20,000 or something. It's like, yeah, this seems right. Yeah, but it's just
you
like
could just go and try and tank the other score.
it's like if you see a restaurant, it's like you see a restaurant with like two reviews, and it's got 5 stars or 4 stars. You're gonna look at that a lot differently than, oh, this one's only got 4-star review, but it's got like 8 million people.
Well, in Full Metal Alchemist's case, it's more like 4.8 instead of 5.
How did you do this?
I shimmied very carefully, and the missiles were just outside of my hitbox that they did not hit me.
I'm trying to reflect them at the thing. Meanwhile, I'm getting
No, I just
shot
kept
by-
shooting. I just kept shooting.
But the missiles are gonna get me.
But yeah, no, like, oh my god. Brotherhood is also based off of the actual, like, the original manga, so it's the original vision, too. So I think that also adds a good bit of credence to, like, it being better.
Plus, it's got
It's like-
Briggs. It's got Briggs.
Which one is that? Was that the guy with
No,
the...
that's the fort
Oh.
with all the cool people.
Wasn't that? Okay. Yeah, no, it does.
It's got Armstrong Lady. It's got Miles, I think his name was. It's got Sabretooth or something, walrus-looking guy.
The guy with the crazy arm?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's really freaking good.
So I stay in the trees. Oh, the missiles hit me anyways, apparently.
Hey, I shimmied it just right. You need to get your shimmy game on. But yeah, no, did I ever tell you that I like read Full Metal Alchemist as it was coming out?
This is impossible.
I about lost my mind at that finale. It was so good.
I hate this game so much. Just let me shoot you without the missiles. Why does everybody have heat-seeking missiles? And they're using their whole arsenal of heat-seeking missiles on one little girl with a pistol.
Come on, Sam, this is easy. It's literally easy.
Am I at the part?
No, you got just a little bit left.
Let's see if I can do what's never been done.
Only by me when I was like 15 or whatever.
Allegedly. We don't have the proof. Oh, those things, I forgot.
Yeah, the blue ones are the problem, so I would start shooting, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even have time to react. Stop shooting! Stop. Oh, well, you have another one waiting where I died. Stop.
Well, you did that slightly better than I did.
Missile time?
No, I think there's like one more thing with actual HP. No, it's the when you go down and you need to jump. You did it!
Now I get to the game over part. No bonus!
No bonus! By the way, did you say that Return to Dreamland was your favorite Kirby game, or just one of your favorites?
My favorite.
Is Megalore like your favorite? Who's your favorite Kirby character?
Waddle Dee.
Oh, that's right. Specifically Bandana D?
Just all of them. But yeah, I like Bandana D. Slasher. I'm gonna get punched. I'm gonna get punched. Dodge roll. I dodge roll. I was at like full health too.
Yeah. An insta-kill will do that to you. But yeah, yeah. So, is your favorite antagonist Megalore? Did you know that, like, I adore Mars? I also like Susie, but she's kind of in that weird ambiguous place.
I mean, I guess, unless we count like Waddle Dee or Meta Knight, or not Waddle Dee or Meta Knight, King DDD or Meta Knight, in which case it's those two.
They are in an ambiguous place too, where sometimes they're like, hey, Kirby, I stole all the food, fuck you.
You think it's better to just shoot? Like, what am I doing wrong? No, the guide said slash.
Yeah,
it
you
didn't
need to
tell me
slash.
much, but it did tell me slash.
You get so much more damage on it. I'd say slash and then just, yeah, you know, like keep close enough that you're still shooting to do chip damage when it's all to the side.
I don't think this is awesome.
I think it is. It's just one of those, like, you have to be perfect. Or at least nigh perfect. Which is great for an easy mode, you know?
If I do this, we're playing the Nonary games next week, baby. Come on, come on, come on. Do it,
We
do
can
it,
finish
do
it?
it. No, no, it's I've lost. I lost. It's done. That slash only did 2 damage. Why?
Maybe it's how close you are to it, like whether you're right up its butt or whether you're just, like, clipping it.
Maybe I should stand in the middle so then I get like the pendulum both ways going. Well, now I missed like at least 10 damage, so it's no longer possible. This is the worst boss ever. It's a rock.
No, it's like a missile. A metal missile.
Some giant biomutants, but oh no, a piece of metal in the
By
sky.
the way, you should have been slashing.
No, it was too far. Oh, no, if I didn't miss that last slash, I think that was it.
I think it was doing 20 per, or maybe
It just does what you want.
You know what? That's very fair.
This is my least favorite game.
Really?
Yeah.
think it is.
What's my least favorite? Xenoblade Chronicles 2?
That's a good question. You never played that.
Okay, but I know. Looking
Trying to
in.
think. I know there's been like a lot. I feel like we will get, you know, like we've been on games several times and be like, this is the shittiest game that is ever weird.
Oh, this is. Yes, no!
7.
It-
7.
I think I can do it. Maybe.
Oh yeah, did you see the trailer for the Danganronpa game, by the way? The not
Yeah.
Danganronpa game?
I'll probably get it.
If you're getting it, maybe I'll just borrow your copy, but it is one of those things, like, it could be fun, but I kind of feel like, you know, high school students killing each other was the perfect, you know, just the perfect thing, right?
Yeah, no, he swung early that time. He cheated. He's supposed to wait till it goes the whole way off screen, and he was like, nope, it looked a little too much like you were gonna save my life that time.
Well, I mean, we're almost done.
It said meatball or something there for a second.
But yeah, anyway, so Code Rain or whatever, it might be fun.
Yeah. But you'll never play. I still have to play AI Somnium Files.
Is that also by those people?
No, that's by Nonary Game people. But it's
They're the
just
same
another-
people?
No. We just work together sometimes.
Just invite each other over for barbecues.
They made
They send
the
Christmas cards.
World's End Club together, and I think they both are owned by Spike Chunsoft. I don't know what the deal with Spike Chunsoft is. I think it's just like a company that owns a bunch of indie developers.
Then are they indie?
I don't know, because they do their own thing, and then Spike Chunsoft just publishes it, so it's kind of weird.
Well, I mean, they have the rights to Monokuma, and that's gotta be worth something.
I think they also own Neptunia or something, don't they?
Do that? Oh god.
They own a lot of weird stuff that is not connected at all. Okay, why did she do that sometimes? That's not helpful. Don't dodge roll when I press the opposite direction.
Do you want the good
Just
news?
walk the opposite direction.
Do you want the good news?
That better not have been the... 7 HP, and then he was like, I don't want you to save me, I'll save myself. What even has a smiley face? Get better letters, Japan.
Okay, well, that'll do it for this. So, yeah, thanks to anybody who stopped in. Thanks to anybody who watches the VOD, and next week will be... I don't think it'll be this.
Maybe the sequel or something? I don't know.
I think we could take a break. Because the sequel's a bit meatier than this. But anyway, for right now, thanks again. Good night.
This game was terrible.
The leaders are still alive. There's no time now. Join the troops intercepting the